quit running from me, 'cause I'll never leave your side. I'm on the outside, I'm on the inside. Promise you will see that if you stay with me, I'll lead you to your beautiful destiny. So quit running from me, 'cause I know what you need. And the thing that you're looking for is no. And that peace you're looking for, you will find in me. I think that was much better. Baby, it breaks my heart to think that loving me is not easy to do. And I don't mean to make it hard. I'm just trying to give you your heart's desire. But if you keep running from me, you're just gonna keep delaying it. So keep your face seeking me, and I promise you I'll give you what you need. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Baby, baby. Baby. Baby, baby. Dum, dum, dum. I have so much going on here. Seriously. All right. It is hot in here. Y'all, I made an outfit. This shirt I created. You see? You guys like it? You should. Yahweh gave it to me. Hi everyone. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Kiss from Italy. Kiss from America. Kiss from America. Oh, that's cute. Kiss from America to Italy. Hi Mananta. Hi Hayden. Thank you, either Desiree or Desire. No. Yeah. Well, I think we should start doing that. Everybody like put where you're like from or like where you live at, and then I'll be like, kiss from America to wherever you are, and then I'll shout your name out. But I'm just plating my food that I got from this school that I was going to. I'm taking a little break from there, but I'm gonna show you. I was like, should I show them this? But like I kind of obviously decided to show you guys at the last minute. So I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna do potatoes in both of these dishes. I'm gonna do potatoes in this one and then in this one as well, because it's a lot, and this right here is gonna fill you up. So I'm gonna tell y'all what's in the dishes, so just give me a second. But first things first, how are you guys? That's it's like people start calling me when I get on. If I declined the first time, like, why are you still calling? Like, why do people do that? Like, if somebody decline your call the first time, you know what? Send a text message. Like, send me a text message at that point. Send me a text message. Because I'm not the type to decline a call. So if I decline a call, that means I'm busy. Anybody that really knows me knows that. For the people that don't know me, know that. Now you know. If I don't answer the first time, because I'm not the type of person to ignore a call. So if I ignore your call, then that means I'm busy, and text me what you need and I will text you back while I'm busy. But I'm not gonna answer. I'll text you because that's easy. I could do that, but I can't answer the call if I'm busy. I'm sorry. But anyway, y'all, I have a story to tell you guys, and it was very interesting. I'm gonna put this over here. I went and got my passport. Finally. Can we just give a round of applause for that? Like, seriously? Because it's been a journey. I've been talking about getting my passport for since 2020. And I'm just now doing it. Goes to show procrastination is really is a thing, and it's something that should not be a part of 2025. We're just gonna say that. Like, we're gonna leave 2024 with procrastination and all that stuff. 2025, I told somebody, I said 2025 is called the year of get it done. That's just that. No questions, no ifs, ands, or but. It's just get it done. But y'all, I had to run from Wells Fargo to the building where I had to get my passport, which is the Martin Luther King building. And Justice Building, the Martin Luther King Justice Building. That's the correction. So, yeah, I had to run back and forth. Because the first time, and this is for anybody who's seeking to get their passport, they have they have three to four choices. So the first choice is you get the 160 and you get the passport book plus the card. Then they got the 130, which is you just get the passport book, and that's it. And then they have the $30 one where you get the passport card. And then there was another option, I don't remember. But I first was getting the 160, the passport book and the card. And I didn't have enough. I had got the 160, but they said that you had to pay cash for something else. It was, I forgot what it was. Hold on, actually I'm gonna go get it so I give y'all the right information. Give me 1 second. Wait a second. Y'all, why I say I was going to go get it and I went all the way in there and the bag was right here. The bag was right there the whole time. Hey! Bro. Okay, wait. I'm going to try to fix this again. Alright. So, we're going to see. Because I don't want to give no false information. And like I said, I want to help people who's also trying to get their passport. Because I had a lady at Wells Fargo, she was like, tell me how it goes, because I'm trying to get my passport too. She was like, so tell me how it goes. So yeah, the adult passport book is for obviously people who are 16 and up, pretty much. Yeah, 16 and older. So they have a passport book and a card, and it's very important that you read. If they hand you something, just read it, even though it's a lot. Because this whole situation, it was a lesson learned to just read the paper. If had I read the dang on paper, a lot of stuff wouldn't have happened. Let's just start there. I'm gonna snitch on myself. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, Kevin, for the compliment. Hey, Rozilla. I think that's how you say it. Hopefully I said it right. That's a pretty name. Smile. Fido. Alright. So yeah. The adult passbook and card that comes between 4 to 6 weeks is $160. That's through a check and a money order. And then the fee, that's what it was. It was the execution fee. Execution. It was the execution fee. And then they had the adult passport book only, which was $130. And then the fee is always the same, $35. This is the application fees. The adult passport card was $30, and then the adult passport book expedite was $190. So I only had like a few, I'm working, like I have a job, but I don't have a client as of right now. So I don't have no income. So I didn't have that much money. So I was able to get the application, which was the $160. But the $35, I had to return some items that I had bought from Dollar Tree like a while, like probably like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And a little bit of the items was from last week. And so yeah, I had to scrape up some money. So I realized, I was like, okay, I was talking to the lady at Wells Fargo, because like I said, I didn't have the $35. So I had like $29, basically $30. Because I thought originally, and that's why I said you have to read the paper, because I thought it was $30. But then when I got to the lady, she said it's $35. And I was just like, bro, are you serious? So I had to go back to Wells Fargo. And then that's when, while I was talking to the lady at Wells Fargo, I was looking at the passport book and the passport card prices and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, the passport book only is $130. And then I said the adult passport card is only $30. So I was like, well, it only makes sense to get the card then. I said, because the book, it's just a book, you just get stamps. I said, I could just take pictures and videos. That's a stamp right there. Come to find out. So I changed the check or whatever. I changed the check from $160 to $130. Then I took it back to the Martin Luther King Justice Building. It's right here. The 131. This is the 131. So I have that one. Because the first one I had was the 160. And I don't know where the 161 is at. I think I ripped it. Oh yeah, I ripped it up. I think I ripped it up. Nope, this is it. So yeah, this is proof right here. This is the 161 as you see it. And then this one was the 131. And then I'm not sure where the $30 one is at that I had. But I think that was the $30 one was the one I ripped up. Because I was like, bro, are you serious? Like, so the 161 was the first one I got. And then the $30 one I got. And then I took it to the lady, and she was like, so I'm thinking I had everything. I'm like, yeah, I got the card. Like, I'm going to just get the card. And then on top of that, like, at least I have money left over in my bank. So I'm like, I'm ready. Like, I'm finally about to get my passport. We got it. We good. So next thing you know, I get there, and the lady's like, well, I realized, or I think she had told me. She said that the card could only like be used to go to certain areas. Like you can only basically go to the Caribbeans. Like you could go to, or like she said something, but she didn't say it directly. She said basically you can only go to like she used a specific word. Let me see if it's on this paper. Basically, like you can only go to like, I think she said national places or something like that. I forgot what was the specific word she said. But basically, I asked her if I said, so like, can I'll be, that's what it was. I said, so will I be able to, like, if I want to go to Africa or like, you know, Jamaica, like, would I be able to use the card to go? And she said, no. She was like, you can only travel to, like, she said a specific word. And when I looked it up, I'm like, okay, let me see. I was like, what's the difference between a passport book and a passport card? Next thing you know, it says, with the card, you can go to, like, Mexico, the Caribbeans. It was another word that started with a B. Hey, boo, how are you, Kush? And next thing you know, I had to go back. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to just be limited to like one area. Like I want to travel like the world. Like I always had this motto, like where I said, like God didn't create this big earth just for us to stay in one place. Like he created it for us to like explore it. Like that's the point. Like live your life. So that was always my motto, or one of my mottos, because I got a lot. But that was like one of them. Like God didn't put us here just for us to stay in one area, in one city, one state. Like travel. That's just it. You know, get to know different cultures. At like try different foods and learn different languages and all that stuff. Like to me, that's what life was about, or is about. So, but it's about to get a little bit deeper. I feel like. But yeah. So after the $30 one, this is my second time as of today, because I had to run back and forth like 3-4 times. So then I had to go back, and this is all on foot, like all on foot. I had 2 bags. I had 2 bags of groceries. So I had the foods that I had got from the pantry, and it was cans, like basically pretty much everything that I have in here at the bottom, like that you see on this side, these cans and all of this stuff, not the mustard and not this and this, but the bananas, the onions, oranges, apples, avocado, the carrots, the sweet potato, like it was all in one bag. And then I was carrying this bag. So I had this bag like this all day. And then I had another bag, like this black bag, a grocery bag, with all the food in it. So I'm carrying everything like on foot, and I'm just like, bro, like I'm just tired, like having to walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, up a hill, down a hill, up a hill again, down a hill again, back up. Like I was like, oh my goodness. So the third, I finally get down to Wells Fargo, and I tell them, that's when I was like, you know what? I told the guy, and I was like in a rush. Because the last time I was telling the lady, she told me that she said, well, we're about to close. So she was like, you're not going to have enough time. She was like, you can't do it. And then it was off of it. So I was like, I said, excuse me? Like, what she mean? I'm like, I can't. I said, I'm like, look here, I said, no, we gonna get this done. Cause like, I'm like complaining like in her face, but like, I'm like, nah, I'm wasting time. Like, I need to get up and hurry up and get back down to Wells Fargo, get this check, so I can come on right back up here. Cause she said, well, she was like, in 30 minutes, she was like, you don't have enough time. Like, she said, it's in 30 minutes, we're gonna be closed. I said, okay, watch this. I said, we're gonna see. I said, you may not take me. I said, but somebody else when I come up back up in here, if you don't take me, somebody else is gonna take me, because I'm gonna get my passport. So I run back down, and I was walking, and I saw like one of the buses coming down, so I'm like running with the bags. I'm like, like, y'all, it was so funny. Because I know it was great. Like, it was funny to like a guy that was watching me, but to me, I'm just like, So I'm like, the car is coming. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, Lord, please don't let this bus like ride past like the stop. So finally, I get across the street and I flag the bus down because you gotta like put your hand out because sometimes if you don't, they'll pass you. So I asked him, I was like, can I just get a courtesy ride? Like a courtesy ride is basically a free ride. So I was like, can I get a courtesy ride like down the Broad Market? So he like, and I'm like, okay, good, thank you. Because I'm like, look here, I gotta get somewhere and I gotta get there in time. Like I gotta get there immediately. So I went down, that's where I went down to Wells Fargo. It was a long line, y'all. Like, it wasn't a long line, but it was like 5 people. We had 2 people at the window. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, like 4 or 5 people. And I was just like, I said, okay, so this is probably what she mean or what she meant when she said I wasn't gonna be able to make it back in time. But something just said, ask and you shall receive. So I'm like, cause I was thinking, I'm like, man, like I don't know if I should ask, like if I should like, see if somebody would let me like go in front of them or like what. Cause there was this dude and he was like, playing with the rope or whatever. Like he grabbed the rope and he was like trying to lock it and it was something. I was just like, and something said, don't pay attention to him. It's a distraction. And cause I was like so focused on him that I was like, forgetting like the thought that was placed in my head, like ask someone, like ask the lady if you could go in front of her, if you could go before her. Cause I'm looking at her, like I'm looking at him, so I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, we got things to do. So I was kind of hesitant to ask her. I'm like, but I heard a voice say, ask and you shall receive. So I'm like, you know what? I said, excuse me, miss. I said, I'm so sorry, but like, I think I said like, if I could go in front of her. And the first time she said no. Well, no, that's what I said. I said, are you like in a rush to get somewhere? And she said, yes, I am. And I said, she shot me down. I was like, okay. So I like stood there quiet for a minute. I was just like, and I was about to give it up. I was about to quit. And I was like, you know what? I said, well, do you have somewhere to be like at a certain time? Like as in 15 minutes. And when I said that, she was like, she said, you can go ahead. She said, go ahead. And I said, thank you so much. And as soon as she said that, it was like, she was like, you can go ahead in front of me. As soon as she said that, like no later than like 10 seconds, the guy called the next person. I was like, thank you. Like I thanked her like 3 times. Literally, I said thank you. When I got to the window, I said thank you again. And when I left, I said thank you again. Like, cause if it wasn't for her, like you gotta give people their recognition. When somebody do something good for you like that, you gotta make sure they know like thank you. And God bless you tremendously. Like thank you. Cause like I'm telling you, if it wasn't for her, cause like I said, the first time she was like, no, I got somewhere to go too. But when I said like, you got somewhere to go in 15 minutes, like she was like, and luckily she probably still could have like been rude and said no, but she was. I'm telling you, sometimes it's good to be good. Like it's not even sometimes, it's always good to be good. Like, well, I'm gonna say sometimes. Sometimes it could lead you astray, but it's these moments like that. Cause like I said, had she said no, I wouldn't have been able to get my passport. That's why it's sometimes like somebody seems like a little hesitant to get somewhere, and they ask like, hey, can I go in front of you, or like, hey, can I like, you mind like just do them a solid favor, because you never know what they going through or what they trying to get done in their life. Like we all go through the same thing. Like it's not you better than me or you got it easy than me. Like nah, we all in this together. Like seriously. So I get to the window and I'm telling the guy, he even said it too. He's like, girl, you been going at this since like 1 o'clock. Well, he said like 1:30, 1 o'clock, and it was like about to be 4 o'clock. So he even noticed that. He was like, girl, like, I don't know, this person just keeps calling. So next thing you know, I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? So yeah, I finally tell him, I said, look here. I said, I need another check. I said, I gotta change the check. I said, I gotta get the 131 because the passport book, I said the passport, no, the passport card. I said I can't like go nowhere with that. I said so I gotta get the passport book instead. So that's what we did, and I was starting to feel like a little hesitant, but it was like the people in the back kind of like calmed me down because they took my attention off of it by like talking about, you know, a lady who was at the other window basically taking long, like they said she was up there like telling her whole life story to the guy at the window, because I was just like, you know, stressing, and I guess they saw it and they was like, baby girl, like, let's just make this girl laugh because like she just going through it. So yeah, like it raised my little spirits up a little bit. So next thing you know, we get it done. I go back. I'm like rushing, trying to get there. I hopped on it. I was gonna walk up there, but something said wait for the bus, and I'm just like, I don't want to wait for the bus. Like, but it was a rest stop that I needed because, like I said, I had all these bags with me. My back was hurting. I may look young, but honey, when you carrying like it don't matter how young or old you are, when you carrying some bags and it got a lot of things in it, you gonna feel it, and that's just that. And I was feeling it, and I still feel it. Let's just say that I still feel it. Funny prime example, when I came in the house, you know how they say dogs like are healers. They like, you know, lick your wounds and your sores. My dogs was licking my shoulders, and like literally, I was holding Harley, and she just started licking my shoulders, like right here. And I was like, Harley, why you licking my shoulder? I'm like, what? Out of all places, you licking my shoulders? And next thing you know, I was like, oh, because dogs, they can like sense where you're hurting, like where you have pain at, and like when they lick you, it's like kind of like a kiss or like a healing or whatever. And so yeah, fast forward, but back to like once I got up there to the place, and the security guard, he was looking at me too. He was like, girl, like, you still coming up here? And I was like, he opened the door for me. It was like, oh, like, this is it. Like, this is the final one. Like, this is the victory. Like, we about to get this passport. So I go in, I go through the metal detector again, and I get there, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let this door be locked. So I grab the door, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness it's open. So next thing you know, I go in, I ring the little ding-a-ding-ding, the little bell. I said, ding. And I'm like, I heard somebody say, like, all right, I'm going home. And I'm just like, no. I'm like, please don't tell me they left. Like, I'm like, please don't tell me they leaving out the door. Next thing you know, the girl who I was speaking to before, she came around the corner. The first thing I said, look, I'm so sorry. I said, because when I told y'all, she said, like, you know, they had other appointments and all this other stuff, and that was it. That we was going to be wrapped. So I thought she was going to turn me away. So I'm like, girl, I'm so sorry. Like, but I said, I got everything this time. I said, I got everything correctly this time. I said, I got everything. I got everything you need right here. And she was like, she said, let me see what you got. And I said, thank you. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Like, thank you. So I gave her the papers and whatnot. You know, I had to re-sign the paper and all that. One of the papers, and she also retook, shout out to her, she retook my picture. I don't know if I can say her name on here, but one day I say her name, or like probably give her permission to say her name when I retell the story again, because it's probably not going to be the first time that I tell it. But this was the first time that I took the picture, and some guy took my picture. He took it. Y'all see that? Tell me. Come on now, like, he didn't get the right angle, no nothing. That was the very first time I had went up there, which was yesterday. And the guy was helping me out. He was the one who told me about the 161, like the book and the card. And I realized, I'm like, it's no point of getting the book and the card. Because I'm like, with the book, you could go anywhere. Like, you could literally go anywhere. With the card, you're limited. Like, the card, you can only go to, like, Bora Bora, like basically the Caribbean. You can go to some nice places, but like I said, I want to go to Africa. Okay, I want to go to Africa. I want to go to India. I want to go to Japan. Like, I want to travel like to other places where, like I said, I'm a learner. Like, I like to learn things. I like to get to know different cultures, try different food. Like, I like the vacations and all of that stuff, but like, I don't know. Like, I always call me a nerd, a geek, whatever, but That's just me. I always just been fascinated with wanting to go to Dubai. Like that's just me. So this is my actual passport picture, and she really did her big one because it looks so much better, so much better. It yeah, it's like I'm smiling, or what they call it, smizing, where you just like you smiling, but you like it's like that. It was cute, and she got the right angle, cause and then on top of that, I had a white shirt on, so it was like I was blending in with the wall. So it's like it looked photocop like, or yeah, it was crazy. But all I know is your girl finally filled out the application. It's not even I filled out the application, but I actually went and I actually purchased it. And it's like, so I heard somebody say, "Woo!" Like that's. Cause I'm telling you, it's been a long journey. Like this, I'm telling you, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey with me trying to get this passport done. But it's funny because I had a scripture today. I think it was that one. Yeah, this one. It says, "Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh do to me." Psalm 56, chapter 56, verse 3 through 4. Then it says, at the top, which was the word, the Psalms 28, verse 7, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. I trust in him and he helps me." And that's really real, because like the whole time this whole thing was going on, I was just following the voice like in my head, like I said, like I was about to give up. Like I was like, you know what? I was like, it's beyond me. I said I'm ready to put these bags down. I said I'm ready to take a shower. Like when I tell y'all I was sweating, I had this on. I had a white sweater on. I had this over the sweater, and then I had the coat, like the little puffer coat. Still got three layers of pants on, like 3 sweatpants on. It was raining, or it was drizzling, basically, and I was just like, I said, I'm tired. Like I done went. It was a journey. Like just before even I started doing the whole passport thing, like it was a journey. Like, but yeah, when I was sitting there, when we finally got that junk done, and she was like, I was like, "So that's it?" I said, "We good?" I said, "We good." Like, I'm like, "We good." Like, that's it. I don't got to do it. She was like, "Yup, you're good." And she said, "Now we just send it over to them, and you'll get everything in the mail." I said, "Oh." And it's funny, y'all, because I kid you not, when I was signing that paper, like, I think it was either when I was signing I was signing I had to put my address down on a little check, and then my signature. It was like a rainbow. I really kid you not. And the person that was the lady that helped me, she was my witness. And they had cameras so they could roll it back. I kid you not, when I was writing the paper, all I know is I saw a rainbow, like going across, like where I was signing, like or like near where I was signing at. And I was just like, they say a rainbow signifies God's promise, like meaning He will always be there for us no matter what, and He will always give us our heart's desire if it aligns with His will. And it was like my heart's desire. And it's funny because I had like a vision board, and I had like cut out, like I had ripped up the vision board, like, because I was like, maybe like I need to make a new one. But it was just like the passport, like I had a yellow, I had wrote passport, and I had it on my vision board. Next thing you know, Like, I was putting everything together and the passport fell out. So this was yesterday. So that's why I had started going to do it yesterday. So I was like, okay, maybe today. I was like, you want me to? I'm talking to God. I'm like, so I'm guessing you want me to go get my passport done today. And he gave confirmation, like, yes, you're gonna get it done. And it's funny because it was also uh another like piece. Like, I put mini waterfall like on my vision board because it was like I wanted a mini waterfall like in my backyard for my house or whatever. But I realized it was like when it also fell out with the passport, like with the thing that I wrote, like I wanted to get my passport. It fell out with that too. And I'm thinking like a mini waterfall, like I said, like for my backyard. But the mini waterfall, like God is like it's metaphor. It's metaphorically, literally. Everything is a mystery. He gonna temper with your mind a little bit, but it's all for the knowledge and wisdom. You gotta be here with it. And I was like, as I was thinking about it on the bus, I was like, it just popped in my head. I was like, windfall. I was like, when the wind. I was like, I don't know why I started thinking about it, but I was just like, the waterfall, mini waterfall. Next thing you know, I'm like a mini waterfall. Oh, I was like, kind of like rain. Because I was like, it's not like a lot. Like, it's not pouring down raining hard. It's like a mini rain. It's like light rain. So it's like a mini waterfall. Like the water, it's like little tiny water drops falling. It's like the day that you get your passport is going to be drizzling or it's going to be like a little bit of rain. Well, behold, fast forward today, I finally get my passport and it was mini rain. Like, it was a mini waterfall because it wasn't raining heavy. It was like a light drizzle. Like, that was just it. And I was just like, I was like, and I know it sounds a little bit crazy and some people won't understand it. But I know for those that understand it, we here. And for those that don't understand it, we'll one day be here. You'll look back on this video like, yo, boy, I know where she be. She's not crazy. But yeah, to glory be to God, your girl got her passport, and I did it on the strength that He placed in me. That strength to keep on going and to not give up. Like, when things get hard, keep on going. Like, just keep on going. Like, don't quit. Especially if somebody say you can't do it. That's one thing. When I was leaving the Wells Fargo, I was like, see, I told the guy with the Wells Fargo thing. I said, she told me I couldn't do it. I said, that's one thing you can't never tell. I said, you can't tell me I can't do something because then I'm gonna show you that I can do it. But that's the thing. I guess she had this. God had to make it like God allowed her to like tell me like you can't do it, cause like I said, if somebody tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna show you like I can do it. So it was like a push, like it was like a challenge, and it was a challenge I took on because I was like, oh baby girl, I'm gonna make it back here before y'all close. I said I'm gonna get my passport. I'm like, you got your passport? She was like, yeah, I got my passport. I'm like, I was asking about, but everybody got their passports. Everybody good to go. I said, I'm gonna get my passport. And next, I gotta help my mom get hers. And then we good to go. We good to go. And it's crazy because I went through all of this and I was telling them, I said, each person I came across, I was like, at least when I go through, I was like, at least when, I finally get it, I'm enduring it now and I'm going through it. So, when it's time for my mom to get her passport, I will be on the road. I'll be able to get her here, get her there, and all that stuff. Or, later in life when I have a daughter or a son, I'll be able to help them, like, show them what to do. Cause I took, that saying when they say, I had to mess up and I had to go through it just so you wouldn't have to. It's like that, like just my future child, like just trust me on this. Like when you see this video, just trust me on this, sweetheart, okay? When I say listen to your mama, all right? When I say, do something regarding getting your passport, which hopefully you might not even have to, because sweetheart, child, we ain't gonna be staying in America. But yeah, that's it for that story time. And this is the plating. For those that are still here, y'all are the GOAT. For real. I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like. The plating skills. Actually, hold on, we're gonna turn it over. This is it. I got the salad, and I say plating skills because I always move stuff at the last minute. I always move stuff at the last minute. I had it like all together. Like it was salad. Like, and I didn't even realize it was a salad. Like I was just putting. I told the lady, I was like, just put a whole bunch of vegetables, like just veggies. Like it was like a vegetable medley, which was the cauliflower and the broccoli and the carrots by itself. And then I went over and I told her to add some of this on top of it too. Like all of it was in a box together. Like literally, it was all in a box together. And I asked her if she could grab some greens and then the potatoes. And then I went over to the salad bar and I just started like just putting, you know, everything on top of each other. And then when I got here, I realized, I'm like, oh, I just made, like, I just started separating it. And I heard a voice say, I'm about to show you, like, what you could do. And lo and behold, I made a salad. I made a bowl of vegetables. And then I made another bowl of vegetables. So this is like steamed vegetables. And then this is like cooked vegetables. And then this is just a salad. And it came out pretty good. So I'm gonna say. I'm about to tear it up. That's all I'm about to say. Oh, it's like it look good. I like when I wear white. White looks really good on the skin. White and black. It's like when you wear white, you look so light and peaceful. And I like the color white. It's very nice. And then I like the color black. It's real elegant. It's real nice. Really pow. Now, you know they say it makes your little body snatch and all that stuff. So. But yeah, that's about it. And then I got my tea. I got some tea right here. Some Lipton tea. Cause y'all, your girl was sick. Yesterday I ain't had no taste, no nothing, no smell. It was gone. And I was scared. But I would have to tell myself, I'm like, girl, this has happened before. You will be okay. And lo and behold, today, I'm okay. It happened when I was eating some pasta. Because I just kept hearing the voice saying vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Eat vegetables. And the moment I ate some vegetables, I was good. It was like, because I was eating like Ritz crackers yesterday when I wasn't supposed to. So, yeah. I guess the Lord kind of got on me for that. Yeah, I don't know which one I'm about to start off with. I'm probably going to eat this. Like I said, I need to eat some vegetables. So it'll probably be the veggie medley first. And then I'll probably save this one for tomorrow. So I'll probably eat the vegetables and the salad. Yeah, I'll probably save it for tomorrow. Like wrap it up and something. Because this can be lunch. Like tomorrow's Saturday too. So yeah, this can be like a lunch, like my salad. And then this can be for dinner. Look at this. I can't never just have regular food, like without a dog hair. And it's like, it must have came from my clothes. That's another thing. Y'all, I be in the kitchen. And these dogs, like, they don't have no respect. Like, look at this. Like, what in the heck? So rude. She's from Russia. Oh, I was supposed to say that out loud. Psych, gotcha. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel like with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance. Oh, let me actually get off of here. Somebody was calling my phone nonstop, but they about to die. So, see you later, alligators. And a wild crocodile is what you supposed to say. Be blessed.